What is up, guys? Firstly, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Give me a god-darn second. Let me do these tags. It's the email saying that I've gone live. Manage videos, live, edit, blah, 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 show more, tags, boom, boom, study math. Save. There we go, math. Okay, so we've got everything set up, ready to go. One thing though, I think I do, should I do it right now? Should I just do it right now? Nah, I can't. I'll just set up the day, week 2. Footage, outbox. Can at least just make the thumbnail. You know what's really good for making thumbnails, dude? Use Keynote on Apple. It's really easy. You just boom. For now, our stuff is pretty simple. This is just covering basis for the 1A podcast that we be doing. Yahar, yahar. Move to trash. Delete all that. Okay, there we go. That's the thumbnail for the second week. And let's add the footage in. Videos, OBS recordings. This one. This is the footage, right? You can't just join Discord on...
I'd say 5 plus I sleep.
No, I'd say sleep is like 4 hours. Like, if you take a nap and you wake up groggy and just feeling terrible, didn't they say...
And I would just spam, like, the punch
hands out
buttons.
of frame, buddy.
Your hands out of frame.
What? They're not out
Your
of
hands
frame.
like...
Okay. Audio is a lot better, actually, so that's good. Audio is better. Ahem. I might have to compress the original footage and what we upload. Because this original footage is like 400 megabytes. I don't want that. It's a lot. It's a lot of megabytes. It's a lot of space, dude. That's a lot of space. I should probably, let's take this. Okay. My 6-month goal is to get an A and at least...
I'm different.
This is the podcast, by the way. I think the start is pretty good.
Wait, you started recording already, bro?
I was recording from last night, bro. This file is 23 hours long right now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think this is good. And then the ending. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, bro.
Day one,
One day. Or day one.
Yeah. Yeah, one
I
day
love
or day
peace.
one. Okay. Yeah, peace.
Peace. Goodbye, my sexy brethren.
Peace.
Yeah,
Peace
man.
out.
See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Yep. And then look at that, the little 1A logo in the corner. Look at how nice that looks.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that. So clean.
Whatever
Look
you
at that.
like, whatever you.
So clean. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is hopefully you're gonna see it in the future. Oh shit! Someone just sent me a photo. I'm not gonna look at that now. That's gonna preoccupy my mind. Humana, hoo-ya. Humana, hoo-ya. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is the 1A channel. Something that me and a couple friends have made. They're not even friends at this point. They're my brothers. Something that me and my bros have made. Okay. And yeah, it's very... First episode's there. Channel's looking like this. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Very plain kind of thing. I think for the podcast, I think this thumbnail works. I think just having it very plain. I kind of like the plainness, but we might change it up. We might rebrand. Who knows? But I think the logo for now, I think this logo is really cool. We can change the banner to be something cooler. But yeah, let's go. Okay, we're not letting our dreams be dreams. Okay, you know, a lot of people, they're like, oh, yeah, bro, we got to do this one time. But nah, we are doing it. We are doing it. But yeah, 6-month plan. So this is from February, March, April, May, June, July, August. August 2025. 2024. It's the current year. So this is by August. This is what we should all have. It's not that much, honestly. I didn't do too much. Well, I guess these few things are pretty major. And then if I can be very purposeful with my media consumption, then yeah. Yeah, because my life right now is just school, so there's not much cool things that I can put, I guess. In body recomposition, it's pretty tough to do, so. Okay, but yeah, this is the channel. Subscribe to it. Nobody's watching this. If you're looking back at this video, though, subscribe to it. Whatever. I'm just delaying doing this work, which we need to do. So let's jump right into it. Let me attach the iPad. Okay, let me make it so you can see what's going on. Okay. Desk is kind of messy right now. They could get testy. She playing soccer in my backyard. I think I see Messi, and this money could never neglect me. Okay. Mouse over there. Phone. We shall put it to the side for now. Okay, side, face down. iPad, let's open it and then plug it in. She's playing soccer in my backyard. I think I see Messi, and this money can never neglect me. Bro, do I really have to have it this way? I have to have it in one direction. Oh, that's Big Time Rush. Math 104. I guess we'll just do it in the miscellaneous. New drawing. Okay. Let's plug in this charger. Boom, it should pop up down there. Give it a second. Boom, there it is. Now we got a live view of the iPad 2. Okay. Boo-doo-doo. Yeah, it works just fine. All right. So, 1A. 1A of the problem. Explain whether or not the following statements are true or false. There exists a one-to-one correspondence. So 1A. There exists a one-to-one correspondence, f of A to the power set, where A is equal to 3 to the n. N is an element of the natural numbers. And P of A is a power set of A. So I think given, so there's a property of power sets. This is false since the cardinality of P of A is always bigger than A. I think this is how it works. The cardinality of A is going to always be bigger. So let's just scroll up because of Cantor's theorem. Okay, what is Cantor's theorem? It's just, what is Cantor? Okay. Let's just say, all questions I will ask you in this conversation will be about real analysis. What is Cantor's theorem? Has a strictly greater cardinality. Yeah, okay. So this is Cantor's theorem. So this is correct. Boom, we got that correct. Nice. 1B. Bro, I have to pee. I have to pee like all the time now. It's okay because I drank a bunch of tea. Caffeine makes me really have to like pee a lot. So that's okay, but I also like have to pee a lot when I'm nervous. And I'm nervous for midterms. Anyway, that's that's too much information. I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hey, hey, waka waka, hey, hey. You guys would tell me if a notification went off on my phone, right? All 0 of you watching, you would tell me if there's a notification that went off that I missed, right? I know you would, because I know you guys. You guys are good people, right? You're a good person, right? I can crop my webcam to make it a bit smaller. Should I even do that? I don't, there's no reason. Why would I do that? There's no real reason to. But okay, so Cantor's theorem, so this is what I'm talking about. So when I said go through 104 midterm, I want to go through it very thoroughly. So there's only like what? There's only 4 questions here. 5. Oh, there's 6. So there's 6 questions here. So I want to be able to like understand everything about these 6 questions, like even the way that they answer and everything like that. So, so this is false because of Cantor's theorem. What is Cantor's theorem? The size of sets, particularly infinite sets, and it has profound implications for understanding of infinity. So Cantor's theorem states that for any set A, the set of all subsets of A, known as the power set of A, and denoted by 2 to the A, or P of A, has a strictly greater cardinality than A itself. This means that no matter how large a set is, even if it is infinite, its power set is always strictly larger, implying that there are different sizes of infinity. To prove this theorem, Cantor used a method now known as Cantor's diagonal argument. The essence of the argument is a proof by contradiction. It assumes that there exists a one-to-one correspondence between the elements of A and its power set P of A, and then shows that there must be at least one element in P of A that was not accounted for, thus contradicting the assumption. So one thing I think would probably be on there is learn proof for Cantor's theorem. That's one thing that I think is probably definitely going to be on there. Like prove Cantor's theorem or something like that. Okay. And then shows that there must be at least one element in P of A that was not accounted for, thus contradicting the assumption. Assume that A is a set and there exists a bijection F of A to P of A, meaning every element A in A is associated with a unique subset of A. Construct a subset B of A such that for any element A in A is in B if and only if A is not an element of the subset F of A. This construction ensures that B differs from every subset associated with an element of A by at least one element. Since B is constructed to be different from every subset in the mapping defined by F, there is no element A in A such that F of A is equal to B. This contradicts the assumption that F is a bijection. Okay. Why is P of A defined as 2 to the A? Oh, okay. So the power set 2 to the A includes all possible combinations of all elements of A. If A has n elements, then for each element there are 2 possibilities. The element is either in a subset or not. So it has 2 possibilities. So for A, it has 2 possibilities. Okay. Okay. So is that Q is an ordered field. I believe this is true. So this is... I believe this is true since Q has elements which are always increasing, i.e. that is that let's say A is an element of Q, AN is an element of Q for all n a part of the natural numbers, then AN plus 1 is going to be strictly less than AN. Or greater than AN, I think. True, because it's closed under addition and multiplication, it has the order. I don't know what that is. But yeah, okay, so it's closed under addition and multiplication. Also have to add in closed under closure. Does Q get bigger or smaller? What are elements of Q? Name me. Yeah. Okay. Give an example of or state why it's impossible. Okay, so 1 is fine, I think. 1 is pretty fine. 2. Give an example of or state why it's impossible. A countable set S in R such that the supremum of S is not an element of S. A countable set in R, so countable, so you can index it, such that the supremum of S is not in S. I think that's possible. Or is it impossible? What's the supremum? What is the supremum? The least upper bound of a set. So an element U is an upper bound of S if for every S, element of S, S is less than or equal to U. The supremum of S is an upper bound of S such that if V is any other upper bound of S, then the supremum of S is less than or equal to V. This means that the supremum is the smallest of all upper bounds of S. Not every set has a supremum in R. For a set to have a supremum, it must be bounded above. Countable set S in R such that the supremum of S is 3. If a set has a maximum element, then the supremum of the set is equal to its maximum element. Supremum, there is not an S. I think the supremum of S wouldn't exist for a countable set, right? Because countable does not mean finite. What does it mean for a set to be countable? So there's a way to enumerate its elements as a sequence. The set of natural numbers n is countable, and it is bounded above in R by any real number in R because it is not bounded above within R. What the frick? The set of negative integers is countable and has a supremum in R, which is 0, even though 0 is not an element of the set. Huh. A set of negative integers is countable and has a supremum, which is 0. How can you have a supremum of a set which is not an element of the set itself? I.e., how can you have sup S not an element of S? guess this makes sense. You can come up with 0.0. You can come up with 0.9999. That is less than the supremum of S. Huh. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's annoying. I don't really like that. So then, yeah. So a countable set S in R such that the supremum of S is not an element of S. Yes, you can have that. So yes, and an example would be like -1, -2, -3, -4, blah, blah, blah. Sup of S is equal to 0, but 0 is not an element of S, basically. Wait, so is it possible or is it impossible? Wait, what? What is this? What is this saying? Okay, this one makes sense. Okay. Whoops. Also, R, which is an element of Q, such that R squared is less than 2. Supremum of S is equal to square root 2. Square root of 2 is not an element of rational numbers. Okay, makes sense. What is B? What it be? A convergent series Bn such that 2 to the n b2n is divergent. Oh shit, this is a theorem. A convergent series bn probably could. What if you had bn is equal to -1, -0.9, -0.8, and so on. No, that wouldn't work. This is hard. Convergent series Bn such that 2 to the n b2n is divergent. What was a convergent series to begin with? One over n, right? 1 over n is convergent. 1 over 2 to the n. This is a theorem, man, I forget. But let's not give up. Okay? If we can solve this, then we are impossible. Then we are impossible, yes. If we can solve this, then we are impossible indeed, yes. I really want McDonald's right now, actually. Holy shit. Should I just get McDonald's? Should I just get McDonald's? Should I finish chewing and just get McDonald's? Should I do that? What are you guys thinking? What are we thinking, boys? Should I just get McDonald's right now? I shouldn't. Why should I? I should. It's a little treat. It's just a treat. It's just a little treat. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. It's just a little treat. Should I do it? Oh, I should. Not. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it. When is it gonna rain? It's raining now, apparently. And it's expected to stop and start again. What would I even get? I just want to eat burgers right now. I just want to eat burgers right now, dude. Fuck. Can I just eat burgers? Fuck. I really like burgers. I can get 2 double cheeseburgers. Right? Two double cheeseburgers. How much is that so far? It's $3.98. Two double cheeseburgers and a McCrispy? Or a fish fillet? Fish fillet is expensive though. God damn, bro. McChicken. It's 400 calories. Cheeseburger is 300 calories. It's cheaper. A hamburger is even cheaper. It's $2.59. I can eat a hamburger. So how much is that? $6.57. Fuck. It's the price of 20 nuggets. 450 times 2 plus 250. God damn. I would definitely be over my calorie limit. Are you kidding me? But who cares at this point? Should I not just do it? I mean, what is a man if not defined by his burgers? I can get 20% off any purchase of $10. Right, which means for $8. So I can buy something for like $9. So that just subtracts tax, actually. Yeah, this would be $7.24. What about Subway? What's going on in Subway? What's happening, Subway? You got any deals? Tell me you got a good deal. 20% off any footlong. This place is also doing it. What is it? 20% off what? 20% off any sub. Subway would be healthier, but what about Chipotle? What's going on with Chipotle? They got any deals? They got any deals? It's not even worth it, dude. To go through all that trouble just to order this shit, I don't think it's that worth it. Subway, maybe. I can get 20% off a 6-inch as well. They have a foot-long churro, bro. That's crazy. They have a 12-pack cookie box? Bro, that's insane. I can't do this. No. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like that. I feel like I'm going through the motions right now in my head. Subway is not that far. It's not a far walk. But it's not that good of a deal, man. 20% off a sub? That's it? Like, that just covers tax, bro. Like if I go to McDonald's to get something quick, I know I'm just gonna finish it in like 2 seconds, and it'll be like nothing. It'll be like I ate nothing pretty much. I need some low-calorie snacks, man. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should go to Target, buy some chips or something. I don't know. I should have bought those chips at Target today. God damn. Why didn't I do that? I'm really hungry. Is it because I'm using my mind? Is it my mental energy? Is it because I'm using too much mental energy? I don't know. Ugh. I'm gonna boil some eggs. That's what I'll do. Boiled eggs. That's a good snack, I think. Fairly healthy to eat as well, I think. Methinks. Actually, yeah, eggs are good. Eggs are a good snack. We also have Brussels sprouts and carrots. I could just eat carrots as well. I could boil carrots. I might do that after these eggs. I'm a hungry dude. What can I say, man? What can I say? I'm a hungry man. That's what I need too. Like, I need some frozen snacks, man. Like some pizza rolls or something. I have celery, actually. This celery seems still good. Ooh. This one's not good, and this one's not good. I think the rest are good to go. Yeah, let's do this. I don't need that. Let's not make more dishes than we need. This is good. This is good. That's good. And this is good. 4 celery sticks. Even these are good, man. Let's just crack off the bad part. Could even just cut off the bad part, honestly, but let's do that. Cut off the bad part. Boom, boom. Boom. And let's wash it. celery has been washed. That over a little bit. Celery like that, and boom, we got it. Okay. What do you guys want to watch on YouTube? We need YouTube while we eat, right? What do you guys want to watch on YouTube? Let's see. Let's pull up YouTube. What's a good YouTube video that we can watch as a family? What's something we can watch as a family? You guys want to watch Mr. Beast? Let's watch Mr. Beast. What is this?
My friend!
Face your biggest fear to win 800,000. Spent 7 days. I think I watched this actually. $1 versus $10 million job. Protect 50,000 and keep it. 500,000 and keep it. Private island. Does he go to Epstein's island? I wonder. $1 versus $100 million house. All these videos are very long, dude. I guess we'll watch this.
My friend Mac is about to experience the scariest moment of his life.
I'm just gonna let you know, I'm not afraid of anything. We'll see. You cannot scare me.
Seal him up! You have to survive 10 minutes with 1,000 spiders to move up. Oh. Release the spiders! Oh. Start the timer!
Let's see.
The reason we're doing this is because Max said no matter how hard I try, I can't scare him.
Oh my god, that's actually. Oh no! I can't do this.
And this is only one of many fears Mac will face in this video. Oh god! And if he can successfully face all of the fears, he will win $800,000. I'm not gonna lie, this was way more gnarly than I thought. 3, 2, 1, lift it up.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on passing the first challenge! Let's go! So Mac has to finish all of these fears if he wants to win the $800,000 prize.
Damn.
I know you're blindfolded, but trust me, just walk up this ramp.
Raise us up!
What are you taking with me?
Stand up, no, you're fine. Oh, no.
Yeah, we're watching Mr. Beast videos at 2 times speed. That's actually insane. I can't do that. This is mind rotting. Watching Mr. Beast at 2 times speed? No. Okay, water is about boiling. So let's scoop the eggs in. Turn down the heat a bit. Scoop the eggs in. Okay. I think that should be fine. We'll leave it uncovered, so if it spills, it doesn't go too crazy. Hey Siri, set a timer for 7 minutes. Okay, so we should be good.
Oh my god.
Okay. Mac, take off your blindfold. Welcome to challenge number 2. Oh! The next fear is the fear of heights. You're gonna stand on the end of that plank, unclip this so you'll be connected to nothing.
Nah, dude.
Press that button, and then free fall 200 feet. And without knowing how, trust I'll catch you.
No!
You're shaking.
That's
Yeah,
terrifying,
of course I'm shaking.
dude.
I'm gonna fall off of this without a harness on.
Yeah.
I can't even see the ground.
Oh, be careful. Mac, I'm just gonna tell you, even though you can't see the ground, you are very, very high up.
Oh my god, Mac.
All you have to do is unclip it and press that button.
Oh.
Okay, if I was
I
watching
want you to
this,
look at me in the
I mean,
eyes right now.
Yeah.
and
if
tell
I
me
was in this,
that I'm
I
gonna
would do this
fall and something's
because
gonna catch
no
me.
way Mr.
Something
Beast is
will
gonna let
break
me
your
die.
fall, I promise.
No way Mr. Beast would ever
You're
let me die.
literally attached to nothing.
Oh my god.
The clip is gone.
Oh my god, dude.
You don't have to do it. If you want to, you can tap out and just admit that you are wrong and you do get scared.
No way. God, dude.
I would have to say you look pretty scared.
Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. 0.
He couldn't even just record with a slow-mo camera. He had to use AI. Jesus. He didn't even land near the mattress
He
thing.
did it.
He's a psycho.
And if you're wondering who my psychotic friend Mac is, he's actually a contestant from a previous challenge video. And sadly, he ended up losing $800,000. But now he is on challenge 3 of 6 to attempt to win that money back. Here we are.
Yeah.
The next challenge.
What'd you get, a $5 car? Put 800 grand inside of it?
As you can see, this car is pointed towards a lake.
I'm guessing you're gonna want me to drive the car into the lake?
No, that would be dangerous. As you can see, there's no gas pedal. Obviously, you can't drive it in the lake.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. Why would I think that I could drive it into the lake?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
stupid, yeah.
Which is why we're gonna drop him in the lake. Bring in the crane!
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, it is getting real now. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, Mac, listen up and listen good. Once we drop you at this lake, the car will quickly begin to sink. And in the back seat is the 800 grand you've been competing for, divvied up into 8 duffel bags. However many bags you can save from this sinking car determines how much money you'll continue competing for in this video. And whatever you leave behind is gone forever.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's insane. What the fuck?
But I'm about as close as you can.
Can't be right now. That's the feeling.
I can tell.
Before we drop your car, I'm gonna give you one offer. If you quit right now,
And admit, I scared you.
I'll give you $100,000.
And we call it even.
Yeah, all right.
He's not gonna take it.
There's not a God.
I knew that was coming. Hey, Nolan, take that. I knew he was gonna do that.
I lost it all last time. It's not happening again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Drop him!
This is terrifying, dude.
Hey, Mac, you've got about
20 seconds to break out of that car before it sinks under the water. Mac, the car's going under. Hurry up! Come on!
Holy shit, dude. That's terrifying. Oh my God.
That car is gone. That sunk so fast. Oh my God. He's alive. Hey, Mac.
Nolan, go grab that bag from him. All right,
Somebody grab this.
The scariest part about this challenge is every second the car sinks deeper into the water, making it harder to get to and harder to see. So if Mac wants to keep all of his prize money, he really needs to be moving as fast as possible.
Holy
But as
shit.
you can see, that's not going to be easy.
Come here, take it.
Mac continued saving bag
Oh my God.
after bag after bag.
Mac, you are crazy.
But on top of the fact that the car is sinking deeper and deeper, what Mac
How
hasn't
low is he
realized yet
diving?
is that the last 2 bags of money are actually seatbelted into the back
What?
seat of the car.
That's like the evilest thing. Holy shit, dude. He's so fucking evil for that. Are you kidding me?
Dude, Mac could be in an action movie, honestly.
Well, he was like a borderline Olympic swimmer earlier in his life, which is why I did this fear.
Wait, but it's like 40 feet down, and the water is freezing cold. How can he hold his breath that long?
Oh, we got another bag. Bro, you got 700 grand on the boat. Just stop now. Just stop now. Just leave it on the bottom of the lake. We can do the next. No! All right, he doesn't care.
At this point, the car was literally at the bottom of this 45-foot deep lake, making it almost impossible for Mac to retrieve the last $100,000.
Yeah, you really cannot. It's black down there. There's nothing.
Are you officially calling it?
I can't see the car, Jimmy. It's gone. Yes.
Oh, the boat's tilting. Wow, you are very athletic.
Do you like this video better or the other video better?
Dude, this video is like 10 times as intense.
I know. And even though this looked very crazy, there was actually 7 safety divers on standby to make sure Mac didn't die. Your prize is now 700 grand.
The fact he has to say
It's
that.
all or nothing.
He's like,
Mac
listen,
has to
guys,
face
I know
the
this looks
3 remaining
sadistic
fears
as
to walk
fuck,
out of this with
but
his
trust me.
700 grand.
This one might be the hardest.
He wasn't gonna die.
Just go on.
Is it grosser than spiders?
Just come on in.
Inside this room is a metal box. In order to progress, you'll need to reach inside the box and pull out what's inside.
And before you put your hand in the box,
We're gonna need you to sign this. It just basically says that you can't sue me if anything in there hurts you.
just sign right there. All right, we got it signed.
What is it, like an animal or something?
There are things in this box. Just step up here. You put your hand in one of these holes.
Okay.
And there's a thing in here you need to pull out.
Oh, dude, that is freaky as okay.
I'm just gonna make sure it's moving.
Stop.
Okay, go for it. It clearly has not touched him yet.
No matter what, once you grab onto it, you have to pull it out.
What you grabbed is our brand new Feastable Bars. We got all new branding and a better tasting formula. Let's try it together.
I am not gonna go soft on you. I'm gonna tell you honestly what I think.
Oh my god, this is good.
Pretty good.
The new formula is milkier, creamier.
Predictable.
We have our all new crunch flavor, the milk chocolate flavor, almond flavor, my personal favorite, and peanut butter.
These new and improved Feastable bars are rolling out now. Give us a couple of days to get them on the shelves in your local Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, and I cannot wait to see what you think of them. All right, Mac, you ready for the next fear?
Jimmy, I've been in this exact same room, and I've had a bunch of money on the line before.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, if you give me 500 grand right now, I'll walk.
Do you guys hear this, man?
Jimmy,
Who asked for 500 grand?
400 grand.
No.
Hear me out.
If you said 200, maybe 250, I would have considered it.
How about 350?
No.
All right, let's go.
Next challenge. I knew he'd break.
All right, I might have lied. That one wasn't actually that hard. But this next one is actually based on one of the scariest things I've ever done.
Oh, there's no way.
How quickly he pieced it together.
No, there is actually no way.
Come on.
There is actually no way, Jimmy.
Is it that obvious what it is? What gave it away? The tombstone with your name?
Oh, Jesus.
For the next challenge, we are going to bury you alive for 24 hours. Wait,
dude.
And you can get out whenever you want, but
You don't know what time it is, and if you leave before the 24-hour mark, you lose everything.
That's
It's
fucking
a good
evil.
Yes.
for once, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh.
It might get a little cold.
Oh.
Nolan, don't mess it up.
I'm trying not to. This is from my nightmares, man.
It feels wrong being on the other side of this, but also fun.
Oh, what the? Oh, this is so freaky.
Dude, if that was me, I would just start counting.
Because you aren't fully buried. It feels wrong saying this, but can you bury me
I would just
faster?
count.
As you wish, Mac. Bring in the extra hands.
Stop.
Let's officially start the timer.
Looks like 24 hours just started. I'm already freaked, so this ain't gonna be good.
Mac, see that rope above your head? Can you pull it from me real quick?
Is this a trick?
No. Next time you pull that bell, we will dig you up. And if it does not say above 24 hours, you lose everything. I will burn your house down. And also the $700,000.
Yeah, I was like, everything?
Everything.
Sweet dreams, Mackin.
Don't throw the walkie-talkie.
Oh, was it that predictable?
I already know they threw it, and I'm not even up there.
It's so much more fun to be on this side of it.
And to make sure Mac doesn't die in his own grave, he's gonna be wearing this wristband that directly tells us his heart rate and vitals. And no, it does not give him any way of knowing what time it is.
Basically, I need to figure out how to keep track of the time.
So here's my strategy.
I could try to stay awake for 2 hours, sleep for 10 hours, and then I would be halfway done with the challenge, and I could just do that twice, and then I'd be good.
With Mac's plan now in place, his first step was to pass the time for the next 2 hours.
Well, it's no Feastable bar, but I guess it makes hunger stop.
But it was pretty obvious he was quickly getting bored.
You're gonna
Well,
be
I would
honest,
just sing
not
a
much
song.
going on inside this room.
That's what I would do. I would just sing a song. And I know
And
how
Mac
long the
being
song
bored
is.
this
and
early
then
is a
just
pretty
sing that
telltale sign
for
that he
24
may
hours,
not be too good at this.
basically.
Because already within 45 minutes, Mac's idea of time was horrendously off.
I think it's been about 2 hours. I'm gonna try to get about 10 hours of sleep, which should put me at the halfway mark.
Even though the pro to sleeping is it will help Mac pass the time faster,
First night sleeping in the coffin.
the con is it's very difficult for him to keep track of how long he's been buried, especially when he's not even able to stay asleep for more than 30 minutes at a time.
I have no idea what time it is right now. I'm a little creeped out.
I'm hoping for the love of God, it's been over 12 hours. I think that's where we're at.
And because when I did this challenge, I was constantly woken up by my friends, Jimmy Jam! I thought I'd give Mac the same joyful experience.
Wake up, Mac. Are you okay?
Whoa.
Dude, you look like you just got hit by a truck.
Kind of feels like I did just get hit by a truck. If I was to legitimately guess how many hours in I am, I think it's like...
The longer Mac stayed in the coffin, the less he seemed to know what time it was.
Might be hour 16.
And because we like to build a lot of suspense on this channel, for the remainder of this sphere, you're not gonna know how long he's been in there either. And even though Mac wanted to ensure that he was gonna be there long enough, it was clear the claustrophobia was getting to him.
Being in this coffin is scary. Like, that, and the longer I'm in here, the worse I feel. It's a crazy feeling.
But eventually, when we saw Mac begin to grab that rope, we knew he was thinking about ringing that bell.
That's the face of somebody that's about to ring this bell soon.
There's no way it's been under 24 hours. God, I'm nervous. I've been in one of these videos before, and I've lost everything. And the only reason I even am back here at all and got a second chance is actually because of you guys. Me screwing up that second chance all comes down to if I know for a fact it's been 24 hours. I really hope I'm not making a mistake right now.
Max, buddy, pal. How you doing? Jimmy, I'm pretty nervous.
I don't want to accidentally reveal the time, so no comment.
Jimmy, I don't know how you did this for 7 days, dude. I do not feel well in here.
Yeah, have you got to the point where you start to lose blood flow in your leg?
And you feel like your back is gonna fall out of your body? Jimmy, I'm thinking about pulling this thing.
No comment.
Jimmy, I'll give you $50 back if you tell me what time it is.
No comment.
All right, well, I got a comment for you. Just get a shovel ready, all right? 3,
Oh my gosh, she's about to do it.
2,
This is it.
1.
Oh!
Stop the timer!
And now that Mac has made his decision, there was just one last thing I had to do.
Do you mind if I tell them about
Shopify.
Shopify?
Oh, dude, I fucking
have got to be
predicted it.
Shopify is a
How the
platform
fuck
that
did I
helps
know?
entrepreneurs get started
I
down
knew
the
it
path
was
they
gonna be
want. Sometimes
Shopify.
starting a business can be scary, like getting covered
Why
in
am I
spiders
getting
or being
excited
buried
over
alive.
predicting that?
You do not want to be
A
buried
Mr.
alive.
Beast sponsor.
is
Oh
here to
my
help.
If I
god.
hadn't started my own business, I wouldn't have been able to go to all the crazy places like Antarctica and make videos like these for you guys. And just like millions of other people have done with
I've
Shopify,
become the
you
thing
can
that I
get
hate
started
the
today
most.
on your business right now.
Max, do you want to know how long you're in there?
I have a feeling you're not going to tell me till you dig me up.
You are correct.
And one of the perks of owning my own business is I can do fun things like send one of my friends to the Super Bowl.
Max, Carl and Nolan.
Each have their very own football for sale.
And whoever's football sells the most, I'm gonna give you tickets to the Super Bowl.
And I'm gonna bury the other one alive.
All that matters is that you download the Shop app and vote for one of them.
By buying either Nolan's or Carl's football. And now that I can afford this video,
Let's see if Mac loses $700,000.
Hey, Jimmy.
Welcome to the outside world.
now that you are out of the coffin, let's see if you are in there for 24 hours.
If the number I reveal is lower than 24 hours, then you lose 700 grand.
Dude, I feel like I'm about to throw up.
3, 2, 1.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I am talking about!
He scares me.
Congratulations, Mac. This means that you are now
Just one challenge away from winning all this money.
Let's go.
You should probably go shower first.
Yeah, I smell,
Honestly, this kind
so
of guy
far
is
in
the
this
best
video,
kind of
Mac has shown
contestant
me
to
it is
have.
very difficult to scare him. But the final challenge
Because
of
he
this
knows
video
how to
may
make
just be
things
Mac's
entertaining
worst
and,
fear
like,
ever.
content
And
worthy.
that's because the final challenge of this video is a 1-to-1 recreation of the challenge he failed on last time.
That's
Last
fucking
challenge.
evil.
Hope this
This is like
everybody
Dante's
knows.
Inferno type level
Okay,
shit.
keep your eyes closed. Don't open them. Don't open your eyes. Keep walking. Don't open them. Don't open them. All right. Open them.
again, dude.
Come over here.
Oh, Jimmy! I do not want to do this again.
Stand here where the cameras can see you. Okay.
This is hell.
The
This is
last
hell for
challenge
him.
Is the fear of failure. We recreated the set where he lost $800,000 in this video.
So he's gonna
And
do
like
it
last
again.
time, the rules are extremely simple. There are 4 stages. Each has its own cookie with this shape on it. You have to cut out all the shapes without breaking a cookie. And if you do break a cookie, you lose $700,000. And for you specifically, it will have been the second time it's happened.
This is from my nightmares, man. I do not want to be here again.
Well, good, because I have an offer for you. You can quit right now and walk away with this 300 grand. Or risk it for the biscuit, and if you finish this final challenge, win $700,000. This is actually like a very, very big decision.
Yeah, because that's not quite enough, is it? It's less than half.
But if you lose again, that is $1.5 million lost on this set. Are you sure? He's hitting it.
Mac, I know this is hard, but you're gonna have to make a decision here. Do you want to go home with $300,000, or do you want to risk it all?
I'd probably just take the 300,000, honest to God.
All right, fine, I'm doing it. All right, to be honest, I'm glad. I want you to win this whole thing.
If you look at this iPad right here, this is exactly how long it took Mac
To get through all 4 stages last time he did the challenge.
34 minutes and 54 seconds.
So that's exactly how long I'm gonna give you again. Starting now.
Don't break the cookie while opening it. There you go. Even though he's going quick right now, it might not be in his best interest, because if he accidentally snaps the cookie, he loses. 34 minutes. Oh wow, you did it that quick.
Scan.
It's great. This is a much different feel than last time.
I'm gonna take my sweet time cutting the circle out.
He is flying through this.
Why is it so much harder to open?
Probably because you're like freaking out. You want me to try?
That's actually funny.
Okay, hold
That's
on.
a funny one, Jimmy.
Okay, it's very hard to open.
What are you guys doing?
I don't want to be responsible for that. Be careful.
Theoretically, Mac's strategy makes sense. Getting through the easier shapes fast.
To save all the time for Umbrella, which he lost 800 grand on. You literally still have 32 minutes left.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need all 32 of those for Umbrella. That is borderline impossible.
Move out.
Oh, I'm moving.
Open it.
Allow me.
Oh.
Clap. Let's go.
Mac, stop breaking my set.
Bro, you guys gotta make these easier to open.
There's just no need to rush. You're literally using no time. I mean, you might need to go slower in this one because it's a lot trickier.
This one's pretty hard. Not even close to Umbrella. Trying to get to the race before I start racing. God, this is so hard.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't need that anymore.
Damn.
And maybe it didn't break all the way through? Ooh, okay.
He still had 29 minutes left. He did the first 2 in 4 minutes.
I don't know why I did this.
Oh my God. I did that twice?
Here, give me your hand.
No, Jimmy, please, I don't want to leave yet. No, Jimmy. No, dude, I don't even know how to feel right now. Like,
Right here, come on.
I had like so much time.
Yeah. I'm still just not sure why you were going so fast.
The Umbrella. I just know that Umbrella takes forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac told me in this video that there was nothing I could do to scare him. And after putting him through spiders, a sinking car, and more, I really
Just
did
give him
start
the
to
money,
believe
bro.
him.
Godspeed.
The only thing that ended up getting to Mac was the fear of his own failure.
Godspeed.
Damn, he got no money? He got nothing from that? That's fucking crazy. He got nothing for that? Oh, no. Yeah, if I was him, I'd just take the 300,000. God damn. Well, that's that Mr. Beast video. I still got these eggs to finish. But I don't want to watch a 20-minute goddamn video. Can you just give me a 5-minute video, YouTube? What's going on? I already watched this. Why would I watch Season 2's trailer? I think I already watched this, did I?
There are lots of giveaways. Like this dude in the background kind of looks like...
I don't know if I did.
Genuinely. Like, that's the shocking part. Like, I remember not even that many months ago, Dolly 3, really, really high end, and you could always still find something off about it. Like, especially if you ask it for something like a photorealistic image of a human. Something about, like, the hands or the ears would always just be a little bit off. Never mind the physics. But even this video here is crazy at first glance. The prompt for this AI-generated video is a young man in his 20s is sitting on a piece of a cloud in the sky reading a book. This one feels like 90% of the way there for me. Like, it's beyond the uncanny valley of, like, Apple's personas, which are actually based on humans. This is a made-up person. I mean, his eyes are kind of weird, and the motion of the pages in the book are kind of odd. And yeah, obviously he's in a cloud, and that's a giveaway, but, like, the lighting and the shadows and the skin tones and then all the realism of the textures on the shirt and the way the shirt and the pants move and the hair, they're all really impressive. And then for this one, they typed in a movie trailer featuring the adventurers of the 30-year-old spaceman wearing a red wool knitted motorcycle helmet, blue sky, salt desert, cinematic style, shot on 35mm film. And the close-ups of his face, the fabrics on the helmet, the film grain through every shot, and the cinematic style, this is one of the most convincing AI-generated videos I've ever seen.
I have an actual video on this that I'm working on. I'm trying to write the script for it. So, I'll save my opinions for this. I just want to see what a tech YouTuber like MKBHD thinks.
Maybe the weird physics of that dude walking kind of in fast motion. So Sam Altman, if you follow him on Twitter, he's going through a whole bunch more of like people's requests and posting a bunch more generated videos. And so if you want to check out his profile, you can see those. But here's the thing about these AI generated videos now, as good as they've gotten to this point. They can and will pass as real videos
Perfect
to
eggs,
people who
by
are
the
not
way.
looking for AI generated videos. Now that is obviously insanely sketchy during an election year in the US and also terrifying for a bunch of other internet related reasons, but it's also perfect for stock footage. Like there are already all kinds of presentations and advertisements and then PowerPoints that are in need of oddly specific stock videos, and these AI generated videos are already good enough to 100% pass for that purpose. Like look at this one. This one with the waves at Big Sur, this drone shot. Honestly, if I saw this on Twitter, I wouldn't even think twice. I'd be like, oh, nice drone shot, dude. Wouldn't even think about AI if I wasn't pixel peeping at like the way the water was moving. Like this is a totally usable video in an ad for some California-based product. And that has all sorts of implications for the drone pilot that no longer needs to be hired, for all the photographers and videographers whose footage no longer needs to be licensed to show up in that ad that's being made. It's already that good. There's other stuff like this wall of TVs, which would be a totally expensive and difficult thing to shoot with a camera and all these old expensive props. But if you can just generate it this well with reflections and the environment and everything else around it, I mean, why do it any other way? It's also very capable of historical themed footage. So this is supposed to be California during the gold rush. It's AI generated, but it could totally pass for the opening scene in an old Western with the right music over it. How long until an entire ad, every single shot is completely generated with AI? Or what about an entire YouTube video or an entire movie? I'm tempted to say like we're a long way away from that because, you know, this still has flaws clearly and there's no sound and there's a long way to go with the prompt engineering to iron these things out. But then again, the spaghetti was like a year ago. Now, actually, like that OpenAI on their website, they show some of the downfalls, too, of this particular model. And because who would know better than the people who have been using it? This is a very private tool, by the way, right now. It's in super limited access, so it's in the hands of red teamers, which basically means people testing it, pushing the limits, trying to break it, and a few trusted creators. But they have found plenty of weird edge stuff. Like this clip here of a bunch of gray wolf pups looks normal at first, but then it's pretty clear that something's kind of off with the way they're just kind of appearing out of nowhere and walking through each other. That's kind of weird. Or this clip of a guy running on a treadmill, which, I mean, I don't really have to say much more about why this one's weird, but this is my favorite one. Again, so again, just try to put yourself in the mind of someone who's not expecting AI. You're just scrolling through Facebook or Twitter or something, right? So you see this video. So first, I just want you to watch this clip as if it's just a stock video you found of a grandma celebrating her birthday. And just try to think like, I wonder what birthday she's celebrating, right? I don't know. How old do you think she is? 60? 65? Maybe it's the big 70. She seems to really like that cake. Now, did you see it? Did you catch that? I'm gonna play it again, but this time watch the video knowing that AI generated photos and videos have trouble accurately doing hands. I'll play it again. And now it feels super obvious. Like every time you watch it, watch a different set of hands. It gets weirder and weirder. You can watch it like 5 times and there's dead giveaway after dead giveaway. Not even mentioning the weird inconsistencies with the direction of the wind on the candles. But even as I'm saying all that, even as it's coming out of my mouth, I can't help but remember that 12 months ago we were critiquing this. So what does this all mean? Well, I mean, there's what it means now and there's what it means for the future. Now, Sora, this thing that they made, is clearly a really impressive video generation AI tool that is both going to fool people and also be very useful. There's also a watermark in the bottom corner of every video generated by it. So if you see one of those videos and ideally it hasn't been cropped out, then that's at least a pretty clear indicator that it's AI generated, the Sora video. But also I do think they're gonna have to be very careful with this. They're gonna have a whole bunch of safety stuff to keep in mind. I think they'll probably have to be even more safe than DALL-E. Like you shouldn't be able to generate people's likenesses. Like you should be able to make a politician look like they're doing something on video, especially this year. You probably won't be able to make Will Smith eating spaghetti, but it also definitely means stock video generation is absolutely going to take a dent out of video licensing. Like I can basically guarantee that. Like logistically, why would anyone making something pay for footage of a house in the cliffs when they can generate one for free or for a small subscription price? Like that is the real scary part of what this tool implies. But in the future, it gets pretty existential, man. I mean, okay, if this is trained on all videos that have ever been made by humans, then surely it can't be innovative or creative in ways that humans haven't already been, right? I don't know. Either way, I'll have links below for all the Sora stuff, for OpenAI stuff, and I guess I'll talk to you next year when we look back and go, remember that first version of Sora and how bad those wolf pups looked when they spawned out of nowhere? Just remember, this is the worst that this technology is going to be from here on out. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Boy, I guess the only thing
Aware?
that I'll say is that
The worst that this technology is going to be from here on out. Thanks for watching.
only thing I'll say is that I don't know how his smirk is gonna be 10 years from now. Because this technology, like, no matter what you think about it, it will radically change the way that we kind of interact with everything in our world, period. So, yeah, that's that. Let me clean up this desk. Let me use the bathroom. And then we will be back to continue winning. Hashtag winning. We will be hashtag winning. We will be hashtag winning. Ba, 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 ba. Toss all this stuff, all this garbage. Old MacDonald had a farm. Toss this. In there, there. Ba-boom! Yo, there should be a mod for Call of Duty Zombies where instead of when you pick up the nuke and it goes ba-boom, or, you know, it always goes kaboom. But the one where I think it's Richtofen, when Richtofen goes kaboom. They should replace that with Nardwar going ba-boom, you know? Anyway, that's a genius idea. If you ignore that, that's your problem. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm locked in. Okay, I'm officially locked in, guys. Okay. So we had B, give an example or state why it's impossible, a convergent series Bn such that 2 to the n B2n is divergent. So the way that I would answer this is I would first try to think of a series Bn that converges to like something. I'm trying to think of an example. Is 1 over n convergent or 1 over n squared? I think it's 1 over n squared, right? There's some convergent test. Is 1 over n squared convergent? I'm pretty sure this is convergent, right? Yeah, it converges. So 1 over n squared converges, right? So let's say b is equal to 1 over n squared. Then b 2 to the n is going to be equal to 1 to the 2 to the n squared. 2 to the n. And is this divergent? 2 to the 2 squared is 2 to the 4, which is 2, 4, 8, 16. And then 2 to the n, that is just going to be 4. So 4 over 16. And this is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. But the denominator is going to grow exponentially larger. So it'll converge to 0. So it's still not quite divergent. Let's see. For it to be divergent, I think that's possible. Can you have... Because if we had this instead if we had the n squared in the numerator, then that would obviously be divergent, but the original series would be divergent as well. So I'm thinking it might be impossible. And to state why, there's some theorem though. I know this is some theorem. I'm just forgetting. Oh. So it is possible. The alternating harmonic series. Two to the n, b 2 over n, b 2 to the n. So, okay. Let's see this. They're saying that I guess that kind of makes sense. Wait, no, because alternating would mean that it's divergent. How is this convergent? How does it converge? So then 2 to the n, b to the 2 to the n is b equal to 2n times -1 over n, 2 to the n. Oh. And then it's just that, which is divergent. Curious. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so the way that they went about it, the way that they went about answering B was that they just took something that is definitely divergent. So one, like the alternating series is divergent, and then you construct it such that this would just become divergent. So 2 to the n, b 2 to the n. Yeah, so then those cancel out. But the original series would be convergent. Okay. Okay, so in doubt, what I would do then is basically just 2 to the n, b 2 to the n. Then I would say b to the n is something such that you have at least this n in the denominator. This numerator can be whatever. So then b 2 to the n is equal to 1 over 2 to the n, where this is something. Therefore, 2 to the n, b 2 to the n is just going to be equal to, like, those two would cancel out, and then you're left with whatever this is. And this has to diverge, basically. That's the construction. That's the way that you would go about solving this problem. So that makes sense. Okay. Okay. A bounded sequence an such that the limit of the supremum of an does not equal the limit of the infimum an. I think that's possible, right? What is lim sup? How do you freaking find that again? A bounded sequence an such that lim sup. Let's put this over here. should probably just ask it to do one thing at a time. What was our to-do list? Go through 104 and determine hammer home concepts. Okay, that's essentially what we're doing. We're essentially doing that, okay? Sadly, our lectures are like not recorded or anything like that, and the book is like, the book just looks stupid. Where is the textbook? Yeah, the book is like dumb as hell. Maybe the book is good, but this just looks like I don't want to read it. You know? Like, it's just so plain. It's just not interesting. The limit of the supremum. Okay. For a sequence AN of real numbers, the lim sup is the limit of the supremums, of the tails of the sequence. Formally, the lim sup of AN as n approaches infinity is defined as pop follows. Lim sup of AN is equal to the limit of the supremum of a to the k, where k is greater than or equal to n. This can be interpreted as follows. For each n, consider the tail of the sequence starting from AN. That is, all the terms AK. Okay, for an n, consider the tail of a sequence. Find the supremum of each tail. Take the limit of these supremums as n goes to infinity. The lim sup is the largest value that the sequence approaches infinitely often as n becomes large. It is the best number that the sequence does not exceed. It's just the opposite. Yeah, this is something. So if a sequence converges, then its lim sup and lim inf are equal and are both the same as the limit of the sequence. The lim inf of a sequence is always less than or equal to its lim sup. These concepts are particularly... Where do they discuss lim sup? I don't know if it's covered anyway. I know that we did cover it in class though. I know that we did cover this. It's probably before this. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll go through these homeworks because there's only 3 homeworks to go through, man. It's not a whole lot. Okay. Only 3 homeworks to go through. Maybe 4? Does it include homework 4? Oh god, I don't know actually. Sheesh. Any announcements? .1 to 2.6 in the book. Okay. Okay. What are we looking at? This. Yeah, such that lim sup of an does not equal to lim inf of an. Well, a bounded sequence does not always converge, right? So just an alternating series, right? I don't even think we need to. Actually, now that I think about it, don't even think we need to do that much. I think it's just -1 to the n, right? Because this is just alternating between 1 and -1. And so if we take the limit of the supremum of an equals 1, limit of the inf of an is equal to -1, right? And they don't equal, right? It is bounded. Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah. Okay. Let's look this up though. Lim inf. Visualization of lim sup.
Hello and welcome back to Real Analysis.
I don't really want to watch this on this channel, actually. On this account. I'd rather watch it on my other.
Lim sups and limits.
So let's take these. Copy and paste them over here. And drag this. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to Real Analysis. And as always, first I want to thank all the nice people that support this channel on Steady or PayPal. In today's party, therefore, this looks very simple. Obviously, this sequence is not convergent because it gets as large as you want. So what we could say here is that this sequence is divergent, but it is divergent to infinity. However, please note here, we use infinity as a symbol here, not as a number. More concretely, by definition, this should mean that for any constant I give you, we find an index capital N, such that for all indices afterwards, we are greater than this constant. In other words, the sequence exceeds any bound eventually. In a similar way, this definition works for a sequence that is not bounded from below, such that we can have the notion divergent to minus infinity. There, our inequalities are just reversed. However, please note, this sequence here is not divergent to minus infinity. Of course, only one of the two properties here can occur for a given sequence. Another thing you should remember is that we have a symbolic notation for both cases here. We just write that the limit of an is equal to the symbol infinity, or equal to the symbol minus infinity. So you see, using the symbols here makes it easier to talk about the properties of a sequence that is not convergent. Another thing we introduced for such sequences is the notion of accumulation values. For this example, you might have already seen, this sequence does not have any accumulation value, no cluster point at all. However, in the same symbolic way as here, we could say this sequence here clusters at infinity. Therefore, we define the improper accumulation value infinity. Namely, we have that for all sequences that are not bounded from above. And of course, in the same way, we cluster at minus infinity when the sequence is not bounded from below. Now, this is a very nice definition because it tells us, together with the Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem, that any sequence that has no accumulation values has at least one improper one. And that's what we can use to be able to talk about the smallest or largest accumulation value we can have. For this, keep in mind that a given sequence an could have many different accumulation values. Of course, we can visualize them on the number line as well, but now keep in mind, we could have finitely many or infinitely many. And maybe we also have an improper accumulation value, or even two, outside of the number line. Again, infinity and minus infinity are just symbols we put next to the number line. They are not numbers, but they are helpful for our whole description here. Simply because now it makes sense to talk about the largest accumulation value. It could be a normal one or an improper one. And the same holds for the lowest one. Both of them now get very special names. So here we have a definition that holds for any sequence of real numbers. And now we consider an element a, either it's a real number or the symbol minus infinity or plus infinity. And now this a is called the limit superior of the sequence an if it's the largest accumulation value. So there's no other accumulation value which is larger than a. Additionally, for this we have a common notation you might have already seen. We simply write lim sub n to infinity of an. Okay, with this you now know one important symbol that is very often used in analysis. And then you might not be surprised that we can do a similar thing for the limit inferior. It's simply the smallest accumulation value the sequence can have, or it could also be an improper one. And then we use the notation lim inf. Okay, now you might ask, why exactly do we use these strange names and these notations here? Therefore, I would say we invest the next minutes to discuss this. So let's draw a graph for a given sequence. So we have the natural numbers on the x-axis and the real number line on the y-axis. In other words, the y-coordinates of the points gives us the sequence members an. Therefore, you should see at this value here and at this value we have two accumulation values. On the other hand, here you can see this point here gives us the largest value of the whole sequence. In other words, this is the supremum of ak, where k goes through all the natural numbers. However, now you might ask, what happens with the supremum when we ignore finitely many sequence members at the beginning? Therefore, here I just would write k is greater or equal than 1. And then when I look at k greater or equal than 2, nothing will change. We still have this point here as
Okay, wait. I'm trying to read through this. So this is the reason it said we couldn't use Cauchy condensation test for one of them. And the reason is because we're talking about this series converging and this series converges. We can't necessarily say the same thing about it diverging, I think. It's the whole thing. Oh, so you're taking the limit of all of these things. Okay.
and these notations here. Therefore, I would say we invest the next minutes to discuss this. So let's draw a graph for a given sequence. So we have the natural numbers on the x-axis and the real number line on the y-axis. In other words, the y-coordinates of the points gives us the sequence members an. Therefore, you should see at this value here and at this value, we have two accumulation values. On the other hand, here you can see this point here gives us the largest value of the whole sequence. In other words, this is the supremum of ak, where k goes through all the natural numbers. However, now you might ask, what happens with the supremum when we ignore finitely many sequence members at the beginning? Therefore, here I just would write k is greater or equal than 1. And then when I look at k greater or equal than 2, nothing will change. We still have this point here as the largest value. However, if we go to 3, this value is no longer considered. Now we find a new largest value, which is here. Of course, it's not possible that the supremum would be now larger than before. Indeed, in this case, it's getting smaller. Moreover, now it stays the same at this value until we reach the next step, which is k is greater or equal than 9. This means that now we ignore all the points that are left on this side, and then the largest value here is this one. Okay, and now you might already see we get even smaller when we increase the number here even more. For example, we can choose 11, and then we find this value here. And then the supremum stays at this level, no matter how big this number here is. And please
so that's the limit of the
supremum. Is the largest accumulation value. Therefore, by definition, this is the limit superior. Or in summary, we now have learned that the limit superior describes what happens with the supremum when we cut off more and more at the beginning of the sequence. In the sense,
why do they say limit superior? It's the limit of the supremums. That's what it is, right? You're basically taking the limit of the supremums with an ever decreasing interval, right? That's the way I'm gonna think about it. Cause I'm the real analysis god. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a real analysis god. Real analysis god.
The slope of a sequence is related to the sequence given by the supremum, where n the index is the cutoff. So we have
frick you!
So this is a well-defined sequence with index n. The only strange thing that can happen here is that all the sequence members here are
but this doesn't converge because lim sup a does not equal to the lim inf.
And then we look at the limit of this sequence when n goes to infinity. And now, however, still there, it's a good exercise with the inf. However, also here, minus inferior in the next video. Therefore, I hope both sides. Okay, then I would say examples and more properties of the limit superior and limit inferior we can.
This video is not very good. This is not a super clear. I think this is the best part, but everything before this, I don't know, dude. The way this guy's describing it, it's just not. It's not clicking. It's not click like this. It's not clicking. I see this and it doesn't mean anything to me. So I need a 3 blue 1 brown video. That's what I need, or 3 brown 1 blue, 3B 1B. That's the type of video I need. Okay, boy. But yeah, okay. So we got that. Because the limit of the supremums is not equal to the limit of the infinums. How would you like think of that though? What would you... How did I just think? How did I know it was that? It just kind of came to me. I think math is probably the most like religious subject, because when you're doing math, like things will just come to you. Like you won't even know how or why, but it'll just appear and you'll be like, okay, I guess it's that. But yeah. So this working is not correct. Technically, what I should do is like, if I take some set starting at here, let's call this y1. If I take another set starting here, so the supremum is equal to 1, supremum equals 1, dot 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 dot, so then lim sup is equal to 1. Right, and then that's kind of what I would show, and then same thing for lim inf equals -1, dot 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 dot. Same thing, pretty much, but just reversed. Okay, so that's that. Numero 3. Prove that the limit as n goes to infinity of 3n plus 2 over 4n plus 7 equals 3 over 4. Holy. Oh, we're gonna have to do an epsilon thing, right? Shit. This is technically a sequence. How do you prove this? What I'm thinking... No, that... No, because then you just have another n. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Right? Those cancel out. So then you're left with 3 plus 2 over n over 4 plus 7 over n. And then as n approaches infinity, then 2 over n equals 0. 7 over n equals 0. Therefore, it's equal to 3 over 4. But then, we'd have to prove this. That the limit as n approaches infinity of 2 over n is equal to 0. And there's a proof for that to prove that 1 over something, 1 over n converges to 0. Oh, we need to know the proof for limits. How do you formally prove that a limit of something is... Am I not proving it by doing this? Isn't this like a... I feel like this is a legit way to go about it, is it not? This just feels like a legit way to go about it. I don't know. Okay, it seems like the proof is very trivial, though. I don't know. I like this factoring and then showing that both of these converge to 0. I think that makes sense. That is totally valid. That's valid, man. It's valid. There's no way it's not valid. It's raining pretty hard right now, I'm not gonna lie. Crack that open. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard right now. Okay, yeah. So in this case, then it would be like, okay, 2 over n minus 0 is less than epsilon. So then 2 over n is less than epsilon. So that means 1 over n is less than epsilon. So then n is greater than 1 over epsilon, which is true. Let epsilon be greater than 0. We want to find an n such that if n is greater than or equal to n, then 1 over n minus 0 is less than epsilon. Choose n to be any integer greater than 1 over epsilon such that Okay, wait. Let's try to understand this. So it says 1 over n minus 0. Choose epsilon. Let's say epsilon is equal to 2. So then that's 1 over 2. So we choose an n that is greater than 1 over 2. So let's say n is equal to 1. Right? So then we choose an n that is greater than or equal to n. So let's say n is equal to 2. Right? So 1 over 2. Yeah, so then 1 over 2. Let's choose n is equal to 3 for this example. So 1 over 3 is less than 1 over 2, which is true. So then 3 is now greater than 2, which checks out. Okay. For n greater than or equal to n, where n is greater than epsilon. Okay. Boy, what the fuck? I need to read that book, Liquid Modernity. This is the type of stuff that, oh my god, why are the people who are in charge of AI such dweebs, such little dweebs, that they think they're gonna use this advanced technology to create a cybernetic German Shepherd? What type of idea? That's like a 5th grader's idea. Hey, we have like some of the most concerning and strongest technology that exists right now. What do you want to make? Epic burger firing lasers in space? What? Oh my god, man. These people are just... It's kind of pathetic. It's kind of just pathetic how these people are, but... Jesus, man. Is it true that the limit of a limit? I mean, I think this is fine, but let's walk through the thought process they had. So you have 3n plus 2 over 4n plus 7 is equal to 3 over 4, right? And you want it such that minus 3 over 4 is less than epsilon. That's what you want, right? So then let's expand this out. So then there's 3n plus 2 times 4 minus 4n plus 7 times 3 over 4n plus 7 times 4. It's less than epsilon. So this is 12n plus 8 minus 12n plus 21. All over 16n plus 28. Which is then just that those are going to cancel each other out. 21 plus 8, that is going to be 36, right? Did I do it wrong? Did I do a wrong sign or something? Oh, it's minus 21. Minus 21 plus 8, that's going to be negative 13. Right? Yeah, negative 13 over 16n plus 28. But because it's the absolute value, we can just make that a plus because it's absolute value. Sign does not matter. So now we have this, right? Okay. And then they're doing this. Why is this sufficient? Right? Yeah, you have this. Is less than 13 over 69. You say that's less than epsilon? Like, I know how to reach this point, and then there's this point. Then you just say there's an n greater than or equal to n, where n is greater than epsilon. Oh, they did 13 over 16. Okay, yeah, because that wasn't making sense at first. And then you have 1 over n is less than epsilon. So 1 over epsilon. So n is greater than 1 over epsilon. So whatever you get here, you just let epsilon equal that thing. let's say it equals 2, right? N plus 1 over n minus 2 is less than epsilon. So then minus 2n plus n is going to be equal to, this is going to be 1 minus n over 2n is less than epsilon. So this is just false. But I don't know how to prove this. How would you prove this? How would this work? Show that the limit of I forgot the n. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's n plus 1 over n.
vice versa.
You're holding each other. That's
Yes.
the idea.
What the fuck? That's not a proof. That's not the proof I'm looking up for. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you can just reach whatever and then set your n just equal to whatever you reach here and then prove it. So I guess that's what I'll do. You know what? I guess that's what I'll do. Like for this n plus 1 over n equals 1 example, right? What you do is basically just this. So you have n plus 1 minus n over n, which is equal to 1 over n. You say that's less than epsilon, so you say n is greater than 1 over epsilon. And then somehow it's true. I don't know how it's true. Like I don't see how this is true. Like I don't get it. For an n greater than 1 over epsilon, say epsilon is like, epsilon is positive, so let's say epsilon equals 1. So for an n greater than 1, and n is greater than or equal to n, so let's say n is 2, so then 2 plus 1 over 2 minus 1 should be less than 1. So that's 3 over 2 minus 1, which is going to be 1 over 2, which is less than 1, which is true. Okay, and then let's try it for this. I don't even know how to construct something for this. Like, I don't even know. In this case, I would just say QED, bitch. I'd say QED, suck my D. This is true. Like, I'd legitimately just say something like that. Okay, sure. You know what? Sure. Okay, now we're dealing with 4. Let A be a non-empty bounded subset of R, and let B equal that. Prove that the supremum of B is equal to the supremum of A minus 1, without using any results from the homework. I don't even know what homework they're referencing, but sure. Blah, 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 blah. My name is Jimmy John, and I got Jimmy Johns. My name is Jimmy John, and I got Jimmy Johns. My name is Jimmy John, and I got Jimmy Johns. My name is Jimmy John, and I got Jimmy Johns. Let's listen to some Joey. Let's listen to some Joey real quick. I'm sorry, Wii Menu Music, but you're gonna have to pause.
Yeah, they try to stop me. I'm on the front, so yeah, they try to stop me. I'ma roll the fronto up in this brown leaf. Smoke dope. I'ma smoke till I'm dying. White hoes snorting coke, and they trying new drugs, new pills, cream, but they can't get enough. They can't get enough. I'm a back row, my back row. Yeah, they can't get enough. Yeah, they try to stop me. I'ma roll the front toe up in this brown leaf. Smoke hoes in my condo, moving so slow. Green lines in the molly, and her nose knows new pills and them 30 bags for the fucking gang. We be tweaking all night. Yeah, we not the same. Yeah, we not the same. Yeah, we not the same. They go red bottoms of my shoes is. I don't care if my conscience is clear, if the view is in this cup, it can make me pause like I'm music. 30 hanging out the crowd, this cloud got a pulse. Red with the high ceilings, I just gotta hide. It's just me and my bitch, we gon' stay in for the night. When I was 16, I would die for this life. Now I traded in a moment just to get a piece of mind. I was shopping in the Saks, left a piece of me behind. Slow pink pill, take the pain from my spine. Gotta pay for a photo. Lobster steak, shrimp, and risotto. In the rear view, you were driving so slow. I feel like I ain't by enough, you can barely catch up. Yeah, they try to stop me. I'ma roll the front toe up in this brown leaf. White hose in my condo, moving so slow. Pink lines up the molly, and her nose knows blue pills. And them 30 bangs for the fucking game. We be tweaking all night. Yeah, we not the same.
Shake this shit off, man. Oh. That's the best Joey song, man. It's an insane Joey song. Crazy Joey song. Next one, Code I Would Buy. This is Joey's Spotify playlist.
Cause it's nice to be nice. I put money on my pocket, now they hate on my life. I get like a crackhead and my pockets are tight. I'd much rather drop dead than switch my side. I can tell it's true love by the look in her eyes. I can tell the pill's real by the color inside. I can share my love code if it feels the inside. I can never switch up by the code I would buy. Like the code I would buy. Black trash bag with like the code I would buy. Coat I would buy. Black trash bag with like a coat. I'm just like this, why not? 500 faces in the crowd and they're singing my song. Need a coat, man, a couch of lava. Natural nails manicured like a front lawn. Two visits, kissy drink and stepped on. I know I never fit in those jeans, but I can't move on. That's such a good line. Like a coat I would buy. Coat I would buy. Black trash bag with like a coat I would buy. Not a coat I would buy. Black trash bag with like a coat.
Hold on, we gotta play Ziz. Blitz is also good though. Blitz is actually really good. You know, let's run it through.
Only thing that can bring me down is a Claire Montclair. Only ones that crack this bag, get with me is mon frere. Blank cap for these racks, don't know how it got there. I just shook the God's plan, never is it unfair. For a little pop, I just muddied it up. Afraid to be alone, the tunes muddied it up. Pencil neck geese, I know they studying us. Funny enough, is this funny enough? Are you jealous of the glitz? That's what was the sacks. I knew something was amiss. Working to the blood, didn't cross me on my list. It could go good, just 30 seconds in my bliss. I can never fear, but I cap till I die. Hold me to a higher standard, text me, okay for the line. I can text you back, it'll be a reply. Never gonna know, give it 3 on side. Blowing up the image, it's just part of the image.
I'm trying to get some. Where's my red pen? I have a red pen. Where's the red pen, dude? Whatever.
Only one can bring me is my friend. I ain't got 40 racks, don't know how I got there. Nickname these glasses is cause they buff. Meyer in my Margiela hospital cuff. I can go out to eat, I'm getting noticed at brunch. I'm a pint to the table courtesy of the chef. Feels like I made a canvas strip to my crepes. When I look into a mirror, it's like looking at my neck. When I walk in with my friends, I bet they too feel the press. 6.5 and I'm finna, then I make it out to Lakers. I'm drinking out of cups, I'm like Mr. Walkway. I won't never take a fake pill, cause I'm not fake. Across the farm currency exchange at Barclays. Nowadays there's someone walking around in a Montclair. Unfair with me, opposition thinks it's not fair. Cat fed to the
So good, man.
Costs more than a life.
So good. And then Logic.
Talk shit, get hit, nigga. This is a word.
This song is good, man. This song is good. If you don't think this song is good, then you're just a hater, man. You're just a hater. Listen up, listen up, listen up.
It's a good day, yeah. Had a lot of bad ones this year, but today's a good day, good day. Hey, I've been up and I've been down, but you know every day you wake up, that's a good day, good day.
True.
Had a lot of bad ones this year, but today's a good day, good day. I've been up and I've been down, but you know any day you wake up, that's a good day. Living life like a renegade, most people just living their life trying to get paid.
The lyrics,
fella wanna get paid,
trying to get that paper. Me and my neighbors, we shining like lightsabers. Ain't no hand up, no favors. We lucky to be alive. Smoke something to survive. I hope you don't give up your dreams for a 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong, gonna pay your bills with. If you don't love your job, tell me what's the point? Don't disappoint. Better make it a point to do it better way. Everybody wanna get away, but no matter the shit that you're going through, already knowing you'll know it's a good day. Good day. Hey. Had a lot of bad ones this year, but today's a good day. Wake up, that's a good day. Hey. Had a lot of bad ones this year, but today's a good day.
I've been up and I've been down, but you know any day you wake up,
And then
that's
the
a
beat
good
switch. I wish it was more of the first part for like longer. But the beat switch, like, I would only think that's like really, really bad if the beat switch wasn't really good. The beat switch is good. That piano? And then this part? Ooh, that's good, man. It's just good. And then when he gets on his flow with this, let me get up on my MBC. Bro, so good, man.
Motherfucker, you're an NPC. Got him full of envy. The boy from MD destroy what I see.
His lyrics aren't the best, but come on, it's just about how it sounds. The vibe.
Pack up punch like I'm Sonny Liston. Better listen, like I always do the intuition. Never missing, listen more to it than the family I miss.
You know what I gotta do though? I'm always procrastinating. I need to stop procrastinating. Procrastinating has become a habit of mine recently. So, you know what I should do? I gotta break this habit, man. I gotta break it! Linkin Park is so good, man! How can you not like Linkin Park? Come on.
Memories consume, like opening the wounds. I'm picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safer in my room unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, I never thought alright. So I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. Pushing my cure, I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again.
I heard much more than any time before. I have no options left again. I don't want to be the one, the battle's all his use. Cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit.
Oh my god. I don't know, dude. His voice? Damn.
Painted on the walls, cause I'm the one that's fall. I'll never write again.
Oh my god.
And this is how it ends. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. But now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. I don't know how I got this way, I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. Tonight.
Okay, that's that. Whew. Alright, we got ourselves sufficiently hyped up for numero 4. Now my hands are kind of sweaty. I gotta open this window up. It's getting kind of hot. Come on, dude. There we go. It's kind of hot in here. Generating a lot of heat from screaming. My neighbors hate me. So what, bro? It's a fucking Sunday. It's a Sunday at 6 p.m. You should be used to people yelling at this time. Bounty. Eat fresh. Dun dun dun.
Nah, the thing is right there. Bro, go through the cut. Go. Oh my God, go straight, and then turn. Oh my God, go straight, and then turn. Nah, turn. Go in this lane, bro. Take the lane, nigga. Turn. Dip. Go take the lane, nigga. Turn. Dip. Take the light. Take the light. You got it. Yeah. This is nuts. Who else has a license?
React faster. We're fencing kids, of course we're more flexible. Shut up, bitch, nigga. Let's go smoke a fucking card. We're fencing kids, of course we react faster.
Okay. Enough dopamine for 1 second. So A is a non-empty bounded subset of R. So this is a visualization of what A is, right? A is something like this. B is going to be A minus 1 for an element A. So let's say A is here. A minus 1, and this is B. And we're showing that the supremum of B is equal to the supremum of A minus 1. Supremum of B is equal to supremum of A minus 1 which is equal to the supremum of A minus 1. Okay, so we want to show this, basically. So the supremum of A minus 1. How do you prove that something is a supremum? How do you prove supremum? How do you formally... completeness property. I mean, this makes sense visually, right? That like you have A minus 1, you have A and B, and this is your set A. Okay, so in this case, A minus 1 would be the set AN minus 1 for all N. Right, and then the supremum of B is equal to A minus 1 for A element of A. How would you do that? How would you do that? How do you do this? This is hard, man. I mean, it makes sense if you look, right? So, okay, so basically, we're saying that if you select any A, any at all, if you take A minus 1, so let's say this is A2, so an A2 minus 1, and this is B. So B is the set that consists of, wait. So AN, so this is A. So A consists of A1, A2, A3, A4, AN, right? B consists of A1 minus 1, A2 minus 1, A3 minus 1, A4 minus 1, AN minus 1, right? And so the supremum of A, what is the supremum of A? If we find the supremum of A, so supremum of A we can probably use algebraic limit theorem. Maybe? Bro. I actually have no idea. This is hard. It's difficult. If this was the midterm, what I would do is basically I would just argue from these. I'd say, let this be A, right? It's a non-empty bounded subset, right? It's non-empty and it's bounded. So it has some bound M. Wait a minute. It's bounded, so it has some M. So if we take this bound, so we have an AN that's equal to M, right? And then AN minus 1 will equal to M minus 1. And B is just defined as the set that is A minus 1. So then this would just be B. So then, of course, the supremum of A minus 1 would be equal to M minus 1. And the supremum of B is equal to AN minus 1. Let's say this is K equal to K, where K is equal to M minus 1. That's circular. That seems circular. Yeah, I'm onto something. I'm cooking something with this. This is something that is being cooked. But I'm afraid it would come out half-baked. So I don't really know what to say. I'm not thinking of anything right now. I'm just looking. Because this is comfortable. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is kind of obvious. So supremum of A minus 1 is an upper bound of B. What? When did we deal with supremums? Had to be in the previous one. Like, I just don't know, why do we have to show the both sides thing? That is what is confusing to me. Like, why do we have to show that? Okay. So it's pretty, so we're showing that supremum Oh, because we're showing that they're equal. Okay, so the supremum of B is A minus 1, and we're saying that's less than the supremum of A minus 1. Plus 1 on both sides. Supremum of A. Or what? What are they doing? Let's let the supremum of A be equal to A. Right? Okay, let supremum of A equal to A. This means that A is less than or equal to the supremum of A. So A minus 1 less than or equal to the supremum of A minus 1. It starts with the assumption that A is a non-empty set of real numbers as bounded above, which means there's a real number that is greater than or equal to every element of A. And this real number is called the supremum of A defined by sup A. Set B is defined as B. Yeah, so every element B is one less than some element A. Since every A in A satisfies that A is less than or equal to the supremum of A. Oh, wait. No. So this is the picture that we have, right? It's bounded. A. So there's supremum of A that exists. And so for any A that you get, this A is necessarily going to be less than or equal to the supremum of A. Now you want to show that supremum of B was less than or equal to supremum of A minus 1. So let's just do A minus 1. Supremum of A minus 1, right? Yes, okay. Since every A in A satisfies A is less than or equal to the supremum of A, subtracting 1 from both sides gives A minus 1 is less than or equal to the supremum of A minus 1. This shows that the supremum of A minus 1 is an upper bound for B because every element B in B is less than or equal to the supremum of A minus 1. So we're saying that B comprises of elements of A minus 1, right? Where A is an element of A. So then these elements are just called B. So we're saying that every single element in B is less than or equal to the supremum of A minus 1. So then this would imply that the supremum of B is going to be less than or equal to the supremum of A minus 1. because if we take a minus 1, that will leave us here, and this is the set of b, right? Whoops. Right, this is the set of b. This is the set of a, right? And so supremum of b is somewhere here, and if we take minus 1, right, then the supremum of b has to be less than or equal to, so it's strictly less than or equal to, well, not strictly, but it is absolutely going to be less than or equal to that. Okay, and now, so that's showing that. So we want to show the supremum of b is greater than or equal to the supremum of a minus 1. So what would we do then? We can't say a is greater than or equal to the supremum of a, because that's just not true. So the supremum of b, so we're going to have some b that is less than or equal to the supremum of b, right? So now we have that inequality there. And we know that b is just equal to a minus 1, which is less than or equal to the supremum of b, right? So a minus 1 what is a minus 1 though? So we do a supremum of b plus 1. Huh. A is less than or equal to the supremum of b plus 1. Supremum of b plus 1. So then we have supremum of a is less than or equal to the supremum of b plus 1. So the supremum of a minus 1 is less than or equal to supremum of b. So then supremum of b is greater than or equal to supremum of a minus 1. Okay. 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 Now the key thing to remember here is to show something is equal, prove greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. That's the key point there. To prove the limit of n goes to infinity of an is equal to something a, show an minus a is less than epsilon, where n is greater than or equal to n, and n is greater than epsilon. That's how you show that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, see, real analysis becomes a lot more easier to figure out if you just draw things. You just gotta draw it. So this is 5. Consider the map F from R, the reals to the naturals, given by f of x is equal to n. Where n is the smallest integer, so n is an integer such that n is greater than or equal to x. Prove f is onto, which is injective. So this just shows that it maps to a unique element in B. What's this injectivity? Oh my god. Should be a drawing somewhere. Onto is surjectivity. One-to-one is injective. Surjectivity just shows if for any B in B, there exists an A in A such that f of A, some element in A, is mapped to an element in B. For any B. Okay. Does this mean that n is the same cardinality of r? No. What property is preventing us? It has to be one-to-one and onto. So we would have to show that it's one-to-one. If it was also one-to-one, then it would be the same cardinality. Easy. Easy peasy. Look at me. Look at a flex. Flex, dab, dab, dab on him. I'm not gonna actually dab. You thought I was gonna dab? I was just folding my arms. Why would I dab? Also, I just realized we're no longer playing the Wii menu music. We're not playing the staple. I knew something felt off. Something felt a little empty. That's what it was. We're no longer playing the Wii menu music. We're feeling empty. It can't be normal. It can't be normal to like be able to talk about nothing for this long. Do I have ADHD? A family member has ADHD, and ADHD is quite genetic, so maybe I do. If I do, then that's why I'm so dumb.
DVDs. This nigga out here hustling DVDs.
Uh, another day, another dollar. Isn't that right, Jimmy boy? What time is RSF open tomorrow? RSF hours. Let's see. Not now, please. Don't leak my address to everybody. It's February 19th. They open at 7 a.m. They're not saying that they're closed, so 7 a.m. they open, indeed. To show that a function f a to b is surjective, also called onto, you must prove that for every element b in the codomain b, there exists at least one element a in the domain a such that f of a equals b. So what is this? This is from R to N. So we have to show that for all n element of n, there exists some element x such that f of x is equal to n. This is kind of what we're showing, right? What is this? So you state the definition of a surjective function, state that f is surjective if and only if for every b element of b, there exists an a element of a such that f of a is equal to b. Select an arbitrary element in the codomain. Pick an arbitrary element b in the codomain b. It is important to choose an element arbitrarily to ensure that the proof covers all elements in B. Find a preimage. Find an element a in the domain a that maps to b. Show that f of a is equal to b. This step generally involves solving the equation f of a equals b for a. Solution a is called the preimage of b. Generalize the argument. Provide a method or argument that shows this can be done for any b in B. This is where the main work of the proof lies and may involve algebraic manipulation, application of theorems, or construction of a specific example. So let's say f from R to R is defined by f of x equal to 2x plus 3, and we want to prove that it is surjective. Let B be an arbitrary element in R. We want to find an element A in R such that f of A is equal to B. Starting with the equation f of A is equal to B, we have f of A is equal to 2a plus 3 equals B. Well, f of x is just equal to n, where n is the smallest integer greater than or equal to. I don't know how you would prove this. I mean, this makes sense, but that's a really easy example, man. I actually have no idea how to prove this. See, I picked up my phone just now, which is really stupid. I don't know why I picked up my phone. I picked it up because I'm stupid. Okay, let's think about it. We have some real numbers, and we're saying they go to a natural number. So we're taking any real number, so like 0.5, and we're saying that will map onto some natural number. So we have like 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, and that maps guaranteed onto some n without a doubt. Something like that. Like it will guarantee map to something. I think that doesn't make sense. The key lies in this, right? Where n is the smallest integer greater than or equal to x. I mean, that just makes sense, right? So let's say x is equal to 0.5, right? So n is the smallest integer greater than or equal to x. So then n would be 1 in this case. So then f of x. I mean, if you just set the requirement that n is the smallest integer, then of course this is going to be true. This is what I don't like about proofs. It's like, of course it's going to be true if you set that. If you set that requirement, like there's nothing impressive about that. Like there's nothing like cool about it. I don't get it. You know? I don't know. I'm just going to waste more time just looking at things. Take any element n of n, then f of n is equal to n. Hence, for any element b, there exists an element a such that f of a is equal to b. This is stupid. What? Take any element n, then f of n is equal to n. Yeah. Hence, for any element b which is equal to n, then there exists an element a for r such that f of a is equal to b. So you start off by just taking an n. Oh my god, explain this proof. And then b, we know that it's not going to. Yeah, it's not 1-to-1. I think this is number 5, right? Yeah, okay, so we have one more, and then we're done. Isn't this algebraic limit theorem? Can you use algebraic limit theorem for this? That for sequences, they need to be countable, so they're like infinite. So you can say they're a sequence. Oh. 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 Some people are gonna freaking ace this midterm. Which sucks to think about.
mistake I made because I killed one of the most beautiful goals in that fantastic game against. But I saw that and I said, wow, what a mistake I made because I killed one of the most beautiful goals in that fantastic game against Spain. I was not offside and the ball was already inside the goal. The explanation I give to Cristiano, when I said yes, that was wrong. Well, I was so excited, I was so fast, but no one will understand on that way. They would say, I killed the goal of Cristiano. That moment made me feel very bad. I told him sorry. No one wants to destroy a beautiful moment in football like that. But one more time, I can say, I was not offside. After.
Through the wire, through the mini bow. So the function takes any real number x and maps it to the smallest integer n that is greater than or equal to x. This function is known as a ceiling function. Okay. To prove surjectivity, the proof needs to show that for every element b in the codomain n, there is at least one element a in the domain R, such that f of a is equal to b. The proof begins by considering any element n in N, which is a codomain of F. So we consider any element n, which is, so R and S, this is the domain, this is the codomain. So we take any element in the codomain. So any element n. So for any n, you have f of n is going to be equal to n, which makes sense. Because the function is something, so yeah, so a natural number is a real number as well. So it'll just map it onto the closest natural number that is greater than or equal to it. In this case, it's equal to it, so it'll just map it to n, right? Yeah, because n is already the smallest integer greater than or equal to itself. This means that the integer n itself can serve as a preimage of n in the codomain. The proof generalizes this by stating that for any integer b is equal to n. So you're saying this, so you're saying like for any b, which is equal to n, some a, which is equal to n, which is in the reals, will give you that f of a is equal to b. And that's the proof. So you basically just show that, oh, so because the real consists of natural numbers, you basically just show that, hey, since all natural numbers are inside of R, then what you're showing is that you can take a natural number, find it in R, say that is A is equal to some natural number n, right? And then find that same number in n, call it b, and so f of a is just going to be equal to b. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. Last one and then we're done. Last one and then we're done, boys. Through the wire, through the itty bitty wire. I picked up my phone just now because I wanted some stimulation. I wanted some stimulus. I want a stimmy. I want it to be stimulated. But I can't pick up my phone anymore. Pew, pew, pew. After this, no, I'm not going to live stream Call of Duty. I just want to turn off my brain. Let me turn off my brain. Watch YouTube. That's not, no, I should be more purposeful about everything that I consume. So let's not just throw on YouTube to play Call of Duty with. Let's play Call of Duty. And if that makes me hate Call of Duty more, good. I need to stop buying Call of Duty. Prove that if A and B are countable, then so is the set A times B. So A is countable, B is countable, then A times B is countable. A has some elements A, B has some elements B. So A, B, this range is an element of R squared. Through the wire. It's a bunch of proofs, man. It's just a bunch of proofs. Go prove that you suck. Prove that you're going to fail this test. There exists a bijection. Oh. So we just have to construct a function. I I can't think anymore, dude. My brain is running out of power. My brain is running out of steam. I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll do one more quick brush up of the midterm before moving into looking at the homeworks. There's only 3 homeworks that we have to look at. Homeworks 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there's only this many homeworks. So we'll just look through all of them. Right? And then we'll be there. Then we should be good. Through the wire, through the beady beddy wire, ba ba dee ba dee dee doo dee doo doo dee 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 dee. Through the wire. Just looking at the mic, seeing how it's constructed. Don't know why. Should I waste time trying to figure this out? Or should I just try to figure out the solution to it and why the solution works? If A and B are countable, then so is this at A times B. I think what we would do is you would construct a function f of AB. Or maybe you just show... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you can enumerate their elements. This is false. Just because you can listen in a sequence does not mean it's a bijection. Ho, ho, ho. First of all, let's just read this and try to understand it. Since A and B are countable, we can enumerate their elements. That is, A is equal to, yeah, so A is equal to A1, A2, dot, dot, dot. B is equal to B1, B2, dot, 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 right? Now for any fixed AN, consider the set SN. ANBI, where BI is an element of B for all I, element of the natural numbers. Okay, since B is countable, so is SN for any N. Since A is countable and B so you enumerate it. You say for a fixed element AN from set A, the proof considers the set SN. Oh, so you fix A. You get a fixed A. Saying for like BI, it has to be 1-to-1. My left eye is starting to twitch, so that's how you know that I'm reaching my wit's end when it comes to this. To the wire, to the beady baddy wire.
Without pushing her, it's just question of, yeah. Proviamo. Let's try together. You bluff in the first note. And you bluff in the first note. You bluff to your spouse. You went, oh, oh, must be like that. Oh, it must be without spend too much, but it must be. Very good. Without pushing it, it's just question of yeah. Proviamo. Let's try together. You bleft in the first note. And you bleft in the first note. You bleft to your spouse. You went, oh, must be like that.
I just took a I don't know why did I stop. Oh, it was selecting any AN and then I stopped because I was like confused about this. You see, anytime I reach a confusion point in my head, I feel like I just want to like be like, all right, whatever, and then shut down, which is not good. Okay. Since B is also countable, the set Sn is also countable for each n in N. This is because you can list the elements of Sn by pairing An with each element of B one by one, which creates a bijection between Sn and N. My God, dude, my arm is getting small. No. I need to level up my arm a little bit. The proof then states that the Cartesian product can be expressed as a union of all SNs. It uses the fact that a countable union of countable sets is countable. This is a standard result in set theory. If you have a countable number of countable sets, you can arrange their elements in a sequence. Since B is countable, there exists a bijection F and B. What does part A say about the countability of rational numbers? Since the rational numbers are dense in R, then they would also be countable? Oh, I guess his Q is countable, then it also says that. You're disproving that the Cartesian product of two countable sets is also countable. So in general, then for some countable set, the Cartesian product of it will also be countable. Okay, so it seems like there are like topics. There's general whatever. Then there's questions on sequences and supremum. Question on a limit. Question on supremums. Yeah, okay, I think tomorrow we'll hammer home all of this. I think right now I'm at my limit. I'm not focusing anymore. So we will revisit number 6 tomorrow is what we'll do. And yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. That's it for today. I'm ending it on such a depressing note. I'm just like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know what? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Yep, that's it. Bye. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's put all of this here. Bibbidi bobbidi booba, bibbidi bobbidi booba, bibbidi bobbidi booba, bibbidi bobbidi booba, bibbidi bobbidi booba. But I think I understand some. I think. I just haven't done anything on power sets, though. Which can be scary. Because there's definitely a possibility of it showing up. But, you know, if it shows up, it shows up. If it shows up, it shows up. But anyway, that's me out of here. I'm out of your face now. And this is how you know it's official. iPad has been unplugged. Oh no. Oh no, say it ain't so. But it is. It is so. It has been unplugged. And it's not getting plugged back in until tomorrow. So, get ready for that. Tune in tomorrow on your holidays for more studying. Peace out. Peace. Peace, guys.